Hey, what's up guys, this is LJ here, Lawrence James coming at you with a MF AD carry marksman guide. MF is one of those champions where she's really not that great in team fights. Just generally speaking, like compared to other AD carries, she doesn't really have a lot of escape mechanics, and that's kind of unfortunate. The really only escape mechanic she has is probably her passive, and that is really not that great in team fights. It's really good in laning phase. If you can take advantage of it of not being attacked, then it's actually really strong in laning phase. But I would put her at a middle of the pack tier 3, most likely, maybe more towards the higher tier 3, but not sure on that. She's definitely not a tier 2 or tier 1 in my mind, but she's still really strong, and I really enjoy playing her. So this is kind of, if you're thinking about playing her, this is kind of how I play her. The runes and masteries that I'm running 2190. The 21 in offense is basically just to scale your damage into late game. The 9 in defense is to give you that scaling health and the extra armor for early game. The runes that I'm running attack damage reds, armor yellows, magic scaling resist blues, and lifesteal quints. The lifesteal quints you could actually run attack damage on MF because generally speaking you're going to almost always rush into a bloodthirster and you're going to rush into a vamp scepter. So you can get away without the lifesteal quints, but I generally like to go those lifesteal quints in this newest meta where poke damage is just insanely good, is insanely effective early game. And lifesteal quints kind of counters that because you're able to catch back up with your health. So like auto attacking and pushing lanes and poking is kind of the newest meta. Is kind of the newest meta in the bottom lane, I would say. And so there, they did force a flash onto my Lulu, but no harm done. They didn't get first blood, so we're going to be down a flash, which is, if they engage on us, might be an issue. But might not, I don't know. We are laning MF Lulu versus Thresh Corki. Thresh Corki is actually a really strong lane, and MF Lulu's not bad at all. You have decent poke, but you don't have a ton of synergy there, unfortunately. But they have a pretty much really hard engage, so we're going to have to win the poke war is what we're going to have to do here. And then when they engage, hopefully they're low enough that either they can't engage, or if they do, we're able to win that engagement. So Thresh is playing really aggressive on me because he knows that he doesn't see Lulu anywhere, so that's smart by him. He gets rid of my strut passive by auto-attacking me. Here, you can see I auto-attack and then use my double up onto the Corki. So my max order, I actually max double up and impure shots, and I don't even put any points into Make It Rain. I max my double up first and then my impure shots, but I don't even put points into Make It Rain until I have to. It's just too much mana. And yeah, it's nice because it has a slow on it, and it's like your only CC ability, really, as MF, but I really don't prefer to use it at all. I mean, very late game, it's decently okay, but definitely not for laning phase, in my opinion. So here you can see we get some nice poke. So just as I was saying, we get some nice poke onto the Corki, but Lulu is level 1, and this would be a really easy kill for them. So they jump right in. Corki does get exhausted and ignited. I'm exhausted as well. I pop barrier, and I'm able to pick up the kill after Corki picks up first blood onto my Lulu. And so now to make this trade worth it, since the only advantage we had there is that Corki died. So now Corki isn't able to get all this experience that I'm getting here and all this CS. So I need to push this lane as fast as possible while effectively getting the last hits as well, because it's kind of hard. But Thresh is doing a nice job poking me here, and I'm really low. So that's probably going to, yeah, I don't think I can, I maybe could have pushed this. I'm not sure. It would have been really close, especially with Udyr there. A nice play would have been Udyr to come down and push this wave. That would have been a really good play by him to make Corki miss as much CS as possible on the turret. But that was kind of the only advantage we have. Yeah, Corki got an extra 100 gold, but I ended up getting a lot of experience and gold from that. So in the end, I might have been a little bit ahead, but probably not that much because he is actually getting a decent amount of CS here. So, but we did actually go back and we bought the Doran's Blade, and that's the same thing that Corki bought. So the reason that you would buy the Doran's Blade at this point in the game is basically just because you want to be really strong in those engages down in the 2v2 lane. You could have potentially gone longsword and then looked to go into a later game build, but at this point, since I saw Corki build that, then I was going to do the same thing. So there he landed a grab onto my Lulu, but look at all the poke damage that I'm able to get off with impure shots, that attack speed bonus, and the double up. It's just a ton of damage, and we definitely made Thresh pay for that. So now that Thresh is really low, it's going to be hard for Corki to kind of do anything in lane. When your support is low, as the AD carry, it's really hard to do anything because you have to focus on getting last hits, you have to focus on poking the other AD carry so that he doesn't just free farm, and you have to worry about not getting poked yourself. So that's a lot of things to worry about, and support kind of takes over the whole poking aspect of that when he's at a decent amount of health. So it's definitely going to be hard on this Corki until that Thresh regens its health. So you can see I landed a double up there on Corki. I was trying to land a double up on both of them, which is really efficient. You want to be efficient with your double ups. You kind of don't want to just use them whenever you can. So here Thresh tries to land a grab on me, but I'm just out of range, which is very thankful probably because it might have been trouble for us. Or maybe not, I'm not sure. We might have been able to actually kill the Thresh, but Corki might have been able to punish me for that as well. You want to be really careful with who you target. Like you can see when Corki jumped in there at that level 1, on the level 1 Lulu, he went so hard on my support that I was just able to free cast damage into the Corki, and it was kind of easy for me to kill them. You want to be really careful with your target selection when you're in 2 vs 2s in lanes. I would pretty much always suggest going for the AD carry, unless you can just burst down the support. It also depends on who the support is as well, but really depends on that. So here they land a nice jump onto my Lulu, but we can see we are trading fairly decent. We may have lost that trade because Lulu lost a ton of health there, but we're doing okay. You can see I'm just playing very aggressive right now. You need to play very aggressive as MF. You can't let your lane get back to your turret. You need to play in the middle of the lane and really just try to push them out of lane. And that's how I like to play MF. Just play very aggressive. But Lulu's taking a lot of damage here from Thresh. Thresh is so broken. Look at all that damage he's taking. So he's taking a ton of damage, and Lulu's definitely going to die there. Jarvan comes in from the backside. I get exhausted, and I flash away right before he lands his QE combo on me. Pretty much that's the thing you do against Jarvan. When you see the flag land, that's when you flash away, because a lot of people will flash away first before he even throws his flag, and then it's like if I did that right there, all he would have had to do is flag and then kill me, and I would have been dead there as well. So I wait until even though I saw him, I wait until he flags, and then I flash away so that there's no way that he has any kind of CC that he's going to be able to land on me after you flash. So, but that's unfortunate. Lulu took a ton of damage from Thresh. I think Thresh is like by far the best support right now. He's everything that you want in support, and unfortunately he just did so much damage to my Lulu that it was just a really easy kill for them. But that's what I'm saying. You need to be a little careful there. What I could have done better is possibly poked when he was doing more damage on Lulu. I could have poked the Corki more, but at the same time Jarvan was coming down. So if I didn't back up a little bit, then I probably would have died as well. So in hindsight, there's probably nothing I could have done differently there. But hopefully my other lanes are doing okay. It seems like we're pretty even. We're okay in this lane. We're pretty even right now. Even though we did lose that kill, it seems like we're okay. Here I was coming up to maybe save the Udyr, who's looking to invade. When your jungler is looking to invade, it's really important to synergize with them and push up your lane. If you can push your lane onto this turret here and force pressure onto this turret, then Corki and Thresh aren't going to be able to go help their jungler, because there's so much CS on this tower that there's no way they're going to be able to miss it. So hopefully I am pushing this up. It looks like I am. So I'm pushing up the wave, and that's going to provide Udyr enough pressure to be able to invade safely if he wanted to. But it looked like they did get the blue, so it didn't really matter anyway. So I know Thresh is back here somewhere, and I really want to trade onto the Thresh when he comes down here. So he does come down, and I do a little bit of damage. So you can see as soon as Corki comes in range of me, I switch over to Corki and I start hitting Corki and do a little bit of damage to Corki. Like I said, targeting who your focus target is extremely important when you're playing bottom lane. So there I laid a double up to get the last hit on that last minion and get a little bit of damage onto Corki. And you just, like I said, you want to be extremely efficient with your double ups in particular. And we are leveling the double up first and then the Impure Shot second. And double up is an amazing move. I think it's like MF just has amazing abilities for laning, because you just like it's very easy to use your skills with your auto attacks. Double up is just an amazing move. So they ward that bush. That's a good ward for the bush. So now they can play extremely aggressive. Lulu should ward their bush, but you can see who I'm targeting. I'm targeting the Corki, but they do lay a beautiful hook on me. I'm forced to pop barrier, and I'm stuck in the threshold, so I'm doing pretty much no damage. I'm trying to auto attack and run at the same time. I pick up the kill on Corki, but it looks like I'm going to die as well. So yeah, I do die as well to the Thresh. He's able to pick up that kill, but that's still okay. So you can see I was auto attacking. I auto attack and then run, auto attack. So when my auto attack's on cooldown, that's kind of how you're cutting. So now it's a Lulu versus Thresh battle here. I'm not sure who's going to win this. This is going to be close. Come on, Lulu. Oh my gosh. So Lulu lost that. That's super unfortunate. But like I said, Thresh super OP. Doesn't even matter that he has no mana. His auto attacks are like, I don't know. It's like he has a BF sword or something. But that's okay. So we do finish our boots. So this is something different than I normally would do. But why can't I focus there? There we go. But I do pick up the Vamp Scepter. And it's an amazing item on MF, probably one of the best early game items for MF, I would say. And then your Berserker Greaves, it's nice. It stacks really well with your strut, and maybe that's the reason why I did that right now. It's just I must have had the perfect amount of gold to get the Vamp Scepter and the boots. And it gives you the nice attack speed, so it synergizes really well with your abilities. And sometimes when I do this build, when I go Berserker Boots, and I also bought another Doran's Blade, and then I'll always build a Vamp Scepter on MF, even if I don't go into Bloodthirster right away. Because sometimes I'll go into the Infinity Edge here. Just thinking about how I've built right now, it might be better for me to go in Infinity Edge, because looking at the time of the game, around 20 minutes is probably like when we'd be team fighting a little bit more, and it might be better for me to have the an Infinity Edge. So here I'm really screwed because Jarvan comes in from the backside. I run into the bush and get an ult off, but I'm exhausted at the same time, so my ult would have killed Corki, but it's not going to kill him because of the exhaust, and they pick up a really easy kill on me. So I saw the Jarvan coming down from that ward, and I knew that I was completely screwed because Thresh had so much CS. So I tried to do the best case scenario, and I ran into the bush. I forgot it was warded, but if that was not warded, I might have been able to do something there, but as soon as I ulted, Thresh just exhausted me. So that's unfortunate. We are 2-2 now, 56 CS, so we're down 9 CS right now, and now we're going to be down more CS because of that, but... Yep, so Corki's just able to get out of there, no problem, because Thresh is just unbelievable. And he's really good. So now this might be a good chance for us to do Dragon, actually. The fact that their bottom lane had to go back, but it doesn't look like we're going to do the Dragon. That would have been a really good play by us. Deer doesn't want to do the Dragon, though. That's okay. So when you just lose in a trade like that, you really just want to get back to lane and just continue to farm and just get those last hits and be really efficient and just get gold income coming back into your favor. And a lot of people, like, when something like that happens, they'll just instantly start playing passive. I really don't like that. I always play aggressive on MF because the moment that you start playing passive is the moment that you're just counting on your team to carry you, in my opinion, at least in solo queue. And so that's not how I like to play. So there I saw Udyr was invading again, and I was thinking about coming to help him, but that's okay. And now Lulu is kind of stopping or catching the Thresh in a really nice position there, and just preventing him from coming to lane. And now it looks like Udyr's coming in from the backside. So now it's really important for me to push this lane as fast as possible, and this should be a really easy pickup for us. Thresh has to flash away, and now I switch on to Corki, and Corki gets exhausted, and I'm just doing a ton of damage to the Corki here. Corki's pretty much screwed. He's no way he's going to get out of that, and I pick up that kill pretty easily. And so that was really smart by us. So you can see I was even though I was 1v1 with the Corki, I was still pushing the lane up so that the minion wave would hit the tower at the same time that we were diving the Thresh, and then eventually diving the Corki. Having a minion wave at the turret is super important because A, you're going to take less damage, and B, sometimes you can run out of distance, or you can flash away, and the turret will switch to the minion. So that's just, sometimes that's the only reason you're going to be able to dive that in that situation. So you can see we caught up in CS from that gank and from that kill. We are 3-2-0 with 73 CS, and Corki has 74 CS. So the CS values are really not that great at all for this current time in the game. I'm usually pretty much at 100 at this point, especially when you're on this side. A lot of times I like to push up all the way to the turret and then come back and farm golems. Really take advantage of golems when you're on blue side. But this game is a little harder because Corki actually has amazing wave clear, and with Thresh, they're just constantly able to put pressure on us. So they're still looking to engage, which is smart on them. So they land a nice grab onto me. The Thresh does a knockback. And they do a ton of poke damage to me. But with the Vamp Scepter, I'm able to just kind of lifesteal that back as well. With a 2 Doran's Blade, actually, is pretty effective. So you can see I did actually go into a pickaxe, so I might be looking to go right into an Infinity Edge at this point. So here we catch the Thresh out of position, but Jarvan's coming in from the backside, and it's going to be really hard for us to make any play off that, just generally because I'm so low, and they might be stronger 3 versus 3, I would think. So you can just see I'm lifestealing all of that back. Look at how much lifesteal I'm getting from that. Really nice. And now Udyr with a beautiful grab onto Corki. I ult to just do as much damage as possible through that ultimate, and a beautiful ult by Lulu, and now this should be a really easy dive for us. I flash in so that I'm able to land all my damage, and I land a double up onto the Thresh, and I'm able to land auto attacks onto the Corki and get a double kill there. So that was really good by us, really good play by Udyr. So he ran away and then ran back into this bush, and they had no idea he was there because this was not warded. And Udyr was able to land a stun. I landed an ultimate, and then as soon as they jump out of range, I stop the ultimate, run back, chase my team down, and we're able to dive that turret and pick up another double kill, which is really good for us right now. We are 5-2-0. We're way ahead of the Corki, and now we can just completely snowball this game and completely carry this game at this point. When you get kills like that, when your team helps you get kills like that, you need to repay them by just carrying the game and just making use of those kills. Like you thought we were playing aggressive before, now we need to play even more aggressive. When you get kills like that, you have to play aggressive now. You have to be a difference maker in the game, because if the kill went to somebody else, then you expect them to they're going to have to be the difference maker. They're going to have to be the ones that are initiating fights, that are deciding when's a good fight and when's not. So that's what we're going to be doing. But we do go ahead and pick up that BF sword. So like I said, we are going right into an Infinity Edge. A lot of times I won't do this. Will go Bloodthirster most of the time. But in this game, considering that we did pick up a second Doran's Blade, and my Vamp Scepter was a little late, I'm actually going right into an Infinity Edge at this point. But potentially, I actually still could go. Bloodthirster. It wouldn't be that bad of an issue to just have an extra pickaxe. But it looks like they're doing Dragon here, and so I stopped doing the red because I know they're doing Dragon. But we don't have any wards on it or anything, so this would be really hard for us to stop, especially without Udyr. Udyr went top lane, I believe, or maybe he was doing his blue. But they pick up that Dragon really easily. Zyra is just going man mode and just hopefully he's able to pick up that kill. Yeah, nice. So he picks up the kill onto Orianna, so it's a 1-for-1, but we did lose the Dragon, but at least he got something for... That was a really... I don't know about that play. That was a questionable play by him. Probably should not have done that, but that's okay. He was still able to trade at 1-for-1 at least, so they did get a ton of assist money off that, and they ended up taking the Dragon, but that's okay. So we are going to take the red buff, and that's really going to help us in lane. Pretty much any engagement should be ours, I would think. At least a 2 versus 2 with red buff. Look at all that CS there. Oh my gosh, it's a beautiful thing when you're the AD carry and you just see that much CS coming at you. It's like, oh, look at that. That's like free Infinity Edge right there. But yep, you can see I pop in pure shots a lot when I'm just farming a big minion wave like that, just because it gives you that extra attack speed, and it's really nice. But you can see they don't even want to fight us, so they're just going to go back. And like I said, since we do have a tower up right here, we're just going to push this wave up to around this area, and then go do something else on the map and just kind of carry the game from there. They do get mid tower against us, which is actually really strong. Ooh, Lee Sin with the plays right there. Oh, but looks like Xander Trax is going to be able to pick up that kill anyways. But now, so like I said, I push up the wave right there, right? And now I want to go mid, and I want to take mid tower. Especially since they got mid tower, it's really good to be able to trade mid tower for mid tower. But Orianna has a beautiful wave clear, and so now I'm popping in pure shots, and I'm trying to do as much damage as possible. I ult in, and we're able to pick up that kill from Aatrox, comes in from the backside, and now it looks like his passive is going to proc, but I'm still auto-attacking the turret, and like when you're the AD carry and you're forcing down a turret, it's really important that you are auto-attacking that turret, and you're the one that's killing the turret. So I position myself where I land my ulti onto the Aatrox knock-up, and then I go right back to the turret and finish off that turret, because if you don't finish off that turret, if I like run in and then don't do anything, and I'm not auto-attacking this turret, then the turret stays up. We don't get money for the turret, and potentially we die from that, because turret will finish off the minions, switch to us, and then we're in deep crud. So it's really important that you know what you're attacking as AD carry. That's like I said, target selection. So like even a tower could be considered tower selection, or target selection, I mean. So it's really important that you get a feel for what you need to attack at what time. So it looks like Lulu's really helping me push up that lane. I should go and push up that lane with him. Okay, good. I do. Okay. So that's a really good play by me. Really good play by Lulu to push up that lane. So she sees that I don't have any mana, and it's going to be really hard for me to push up the lane safely. And so now we're able to get 6 free CS from that, just because Lulu was able to push that up. So really good play by Lulu. And she definitely gets a heart for that in chat, I would assume. And so now we do finish up that Infinity Edge, and now I go ahead and get the dagger. So I am looking to probably build a Phantom Dancer or a Static Shiv. Static Shiv is actually really nice with Infinity Edge, in my opinion, just because it gives you the extra crit. And Static Shiv is actually really nice on MF, because you can just push the lane super easily, especially like with your abilities and stuff. You have so many different abilities to be able to push lanes with your attack speed bonus and your double up that does massive amount of damage to minions. But it looks like I'm actually going... I was going to go top. I was going to go bottom here, but now it looks like I'm going top because I see Lee Sin is way overextended, and Lulu's coming in from the backside. So I'm trying to sneak around, and there's no way Lee Sin expects me to come around here. And hopefully I'm able to pick up that kill. Yeah, we're able to pick up that kill. Deer picks up the kill onto the Lee Sin, and so I'm not sure if I needed to come down and help him, but since my top laner died, I thought it was important for me to do that. And so we go top lane, and now we're just going to farm it since we're up here. We're going to push the lane all the way to the top, and we'll see how far we're able to get a push off here. This is something you need to do when you're like AD carry. It was very smart for it, I don't know, like it was kind of a questionable play, me going top. It was really risky, actually. I'm not sure if I would have done that again, but it ended up working out. And since you are top lane, you just want to go ahead and push this top lane out all the way to the top. You don't want to like get that kill and then go right back to bottom, you know? You want to like send Aatrox to bottom, the other top, so like our top lane. So we sent him to bottom. So hopefully he's able to get out of this. This might be a little dangerous, but he jumps right in onto Corki. He gets exhausted though, so that's going to be the end of him pretty much for sure. And yeah, so Corki's able to pick up that kill, so that's really unfortunate for us, but that stuff's going to happen. So we are 5-2-2, 160 CS. I'm positioned here because I know Lulu is kind of overextending here, and this might be... I don't think we win this 2v2, but I don't want to just let my Lulu die for free, so I am trying to do something for him. I do ult over the top, and he does exhaust the Lee Sin. I block the Q for Lulu, and I get kicked, but it looks like he's going to go ahead and die anyways. But I go ahead and pick up that kill with the double up onto Lee Sin, and we do get something for the Lulu death. So I did help my Lulu out a little bit, but I didn't want to overextend too hard because I don't want to get caught and die myself, because that would definitely not be worth it. So here, again, I'm not sure what he's doing, but he's able to pick up the kill and at least go 1-for-1. So I flashed in there. Oh my gosh, I flashed in because I didn't think he was going to be able to kill the Orianna, which was a really bad play by me. But so I think I flashed anyways. Did I? Am I seeing things? No, I definitely flashed for that. So that was a really bad play. But that kind of stuff happens. You're not going to play perfect every game, and you're going to make mistakes. You're just going to have to learn how to win games through that. So here I switch on to Corki. Bear lands a nice stun onto him. Now you can see I'm trying to kite. I'm auto attacking, but I do get shut down, and hopefully Udyr is able to pick up this kill. But Corki does have blue buff, I believe. Does he have blue buff? Yeah, he has blue buff. So this might be really hard for him to be able to pick up, because he'll be able to Valkyrie away pretty easily, I would think. No, actually Udyr is able to pick up that kill, so I do get an assist for that. So the little happy MF face next to the Udyr here gives me a little extra money, so I am happy about that. But I did flash in here to try to kill the Orianna, who was really low. I don't know why. That was just a really bad decision. Maybe I thought that Orianna had flash up and that she was going to be able to flash away from the Zyra passive, but Zyra didn't even need her passive. She actually died to the flowers, I believe. The flowers killed her. So, but like I said, that stuff's going to happen. You never know. But we do go ahead and pick up this Zeal. And like I said, that Zeal could build into a Static Shiv, or it could build into a Phantom Dancer. Phantom Dancer would be a little bit better in team fights, I would say. And Static Shiv is definitely better if you're splitting or 1v1ing. Or maybe not even 1v1ing, but you are just splitting in a different lane. It's really effective to be able to split push that. But we go ahead and do pick up the red buff. And so now we do have our maxed Impure Shots, and we do have our maxed double up. And now we are looking to max up our Make It Rain. And so that's what we're going to do here. Secret Agent MF. Best skin in the world, in my opinion. Because who doesn't want to be a 007 agent? But now we're looking to push down a turret. So you can see where I'm positioned right here. So it looks like we're going to be able to catch Thresh out of position. He was trying to ward that. And now I land my ulti. I'm doing a ton of damage to almost all of them. And Thresh is forced to flash out of there. And he gets away with just the nick of his health. So now since we've got them so low, we're able to push onto this tower super easily. And you can see with the Zeal and the Infinity Edge at this point, MF just does a ton of damage. And as long as I can position myself properly, then this should be an okay team fight. But now we are pushing up a little too strong. Zyra's taking some massive turret shots here. So if we get caught here, this could be really bad. But we are forcing really hard. Orianna lays a beautiful ult on all of us. Jarvan ults in as well. And now we're just getting absolutely destroyed. We're getting taken out. And that was extremely bad for us. We stayed way too long. We should not have been pushing that turret. And that was extremely bad. Hopefully Udyr is able to get out of here. And Aatrox is able to get out of here. And at least not die for our sins. But that should be a free Baron for them, and we didn't get anything for it. We didn't get an inhibitor tower. We definitely didn't get an inhibitor. And unless Aatrox could be a hero here, which I don't see how he could be a hero. He's not our jungler. He pretty much has no chance of getting this. And now Thresh grabs him, and this should be another... Oh no, Aatrox with the plays jumping over the top side, and he might be able to get out of there. Just escape with your life, brother. Just get out of there, buddy, and live to fight another day, my friend. But yeah, this should be an easy Baron for them. Huge mistake by us. The beautiful Orianna ult, but it was a really easy Orianna ult. It was beautiful, a good play by her, but it was extremely easy because all four of us were clumped up here. Zyra ended up taking I don't know, 3 tower hits there, which was really unfortunate. Now my Udyr tries to come in because we don't have this warded, so we wasn't sure if we were still doing it. But I'm coming in from the backside. I'm just doing as much damage as possible. So we were able to pick up a double kill there and make something for the death. Udyr did not die either. Udyr actually made it out of there with a sliver of health. So that's really good. So now Lee Sin is doing a ton of damage to me, and I'm actually going to go down there. But hopefully Zyra is able to pick up this kill, I would think. Hopefully, yeah, it looks like... Oh my gosh, so thankfully Lee Sin missed his Q there, or Lulu might have been a dead flower. But these two flower friends here hold hands and pick up the kill on Lee Sin, and it appears. But so that was extremely good for us. Thank God that we were able to turn that kill. So like you can see right away, our whole team ran to Baron. Even though that they did it, we were still backing up our Udyr, and we were able to turn something for that Baron. And now it looks like we're pushing onto the inhibitor. Lee Sin and Corki are still down, so we might still be able to do this. Aatrox is really OP. Hopefully he's able to pick that up. Yeah, he does pick that up. Lulu is extremely low. She's going to go down to Orianna. And now Thresh misses his grab onto Zyra, but Jarvan's going to land that EQ combo, and that should be an easy pickup for him. Aatrox comes in from the backside, tries to save the Zyra at the last second, but that's not going to happen. Corki's coming in from the backside as well, and that's not going to be good. The MF back here, my guy is just way too far away, and I'm not going to be able to do anything for him. So right away, I'm just going to go ahead and farm this top lane and just keep pressure on the map. That's really good play by me to you just want to focus pressure on anywhere you can. We are 855, 170 CS, so we're 20 CS up on Corki. Now we're going to be way up on CS. Using your ultimate as a farming technique is something that I do often, and I probably do it more often than I should. But it's okay. It's only a minute 30 cooldown now, so... Or it's a minute... Yeah, it's a minute 30. No, it's a minute 40. Sorry. Okay. It's a minute 40. But, so it's not a terrible cooldown. It's not very long, but like right now it'd be really efficient to have my ultimate, so that's kind of a bad example. But, it looks like Jarvan gets caught here. He's not going to be able to get out of here, I don't think. Udyr lands a ton of damage, and I flash in from the backside just to make sure that we get it. I pick up the kill. Now Lee Sin tries to run in and save him, but look at the amount of damage I'm able to do there, and I'm just able to pick up that kill extremely easy. I did pop barrier there. I'm not sure why I did that. I thought Lee Sin was going to one-shot me, but I don't think he could have one-shot me there. So barrier was kind of wasted as well. So again, like I said, mistakes are made every single game, and you're just going to have to learn to win through it, because that's solo queue. You got to learn to win through all sorts of crap. But we are 10-5-5. We did pick up that double kill there, so really good. We have the Infinity Edge. We went a static shift this game. And I'm not sure if that was the right choice or not, but since we have an inhibitor down, I know that we're going to be pushing a side lane, and it's really efficient for me to do that. So you can just see we're having a 1v1 with Corki right now, and look at that damage I'm able to put out. There's no way he's going to be able to 1 versus 1 me at this point, just because I'm way ahead in damage. And this should be easy tower for us because we have those minions pushing, and they're going to have to defend that. But they do land a grab onto my Zyra, and it looks like Zyra is completely caught out. We don't have any minions to tank this turret, and Lulu's forced to ult the Zyra, and now I'm really far in position here. I get out of range of the turret, and I'm just trying to do as much damage as possible. I pick up that kill with a static shiv charge actually, and positioning like in target selection is extremely important as AD carry. You can just watch who I'm targeting at different times. So now I go on to Corki, and I pick up that kill with an auto attack and a double up, and now I switch over to the Thresh, which should be an easy kill, and I go ahead and ult and pick up that kill as well. Now this should be a really extremely easy inhibitor, and then we should push on to end the game possibly. And this should be game actually, because they have 3 guys down, and Lee Sin is just going back now. And Orianna and Lee Sin are probably not going to be able to defend this. And you can just see we are 13-5-5, 207 CS, and we ended the game 50 CS up on the Corki. And so even though we were behind part of the game, we were able to catch back up. And this should be game for us. So this is how you punish as AD carry. So we got those kills early. Like I said, that double kill that we got under the turret from the Udyr gank was really important for us. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe.
Where are we going? Hey, come back. Let's find some